Hey everybody, I hope you are all safe and doing as well as you can be. You'll be able to tell throughout this video that I am reading from a script, but please understand that these are my own words. I just use a script to make sure that what I'm saying is organized, clear, and as refined as I feel it needs to be. So anyways, thanks for being here, and let's get to business. The past few days, I've been trying to figure out what the next thing is going to be for this channel. Just recently, we passed 1,000 subs, and while I'm tremendously appreciative of that, and I thank all of you for making that possible, I have felt for a while at a standstill for content. As I've been tossing around ideas, everything has felt empty and difficult to focus on. I think a lot of people have been feeling this on a day-to-day basis, trying to go about their normal lives, flooded with thoughts of worry and fear about what's going on in our country right now. So, although my audience is small, and this is not my usual cup of tea, it would feel entirely wrong and un-American for me to use my platform to do anything other than fight for the freedom of our home. There is a nearly endless supply of information and topics to cover, and to be honest, I don't know where the best place to start is. For me, the act of spreading the truth far and wide is the top priority. So before I say anything further, I'm calling on all of you to do what you can with me to help people understand how important their voices are, because unity is everything for the American public in these dark days. Not only is your voice important, but your actions and your physical presence can be used lawfully and effectively as well. Although now is no time to be afraid, I want to explicitly say, for the good of everyone, mostly myself, that I do not ever condone violence, riots, or any other uncivil behavior by anyone under any circumstances. It is, however, written as the First Amendment to the United States Constitution that, quote, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. It sure doesn't feel like we have that right, does it? Well, we do, and it is more important than ever to exercise our rights as a unified nation. I don't care who you voted for, as long as you stand on the right side of history now. It is completely unhelpful to hold grudges at a time when nothing is more important than standing together as one nation. The oppression of this regime is only possible with the division of its people. Do not be afraid of inviting those who have previously opposed you to join you now. The only thing that can drive out hate is love, as hard as it is to give to those who you feel have wronged you. I'll say it again. The only way forward is as a united force. The government needs us to be at each other's throats so that we aren't worried about what they're doing while we aren't looking. So, for the last time I'll say it. Please, Republican or Democrat, find it inside of you to love your neighbor as yourself as we fight together for our home. I want to make this video simply a call to action. The next thing that comes out will be more of a deep dive, but I think that at this point it is more important to emphasize the need for unification. There's a lot of people watching the protests from rural and suburban America where populations are small, police are wildly unchecked, and everybody has a gun. I understand your frustrations. I know there are mothers and fathers who have to sit in front of the TV, folding laundry, preparing meals, and doing everything that they can to protect their children while they watch this all happen right in front of them, often in their own communities. There are providers who must still commute to work every day and perform their job like nothing is wrong. The list goes on and on and on. If nobody has told you yet, please don't feel guilty for these things. You are the backbone of our country, and we see you. Nobody should expect you out on the front lines because you already are. What you can do, though, is boycott, use social media to spread good information, prepare yourself and your family as best you can for any situation, and most importantly, take this opportunity to educate your children if you have them. They are our next generation of leaders, and we know about history repeating itself. I will not sit here and tell you what to I will not sit here and tell you what to say to your kids. That's on you, and I know better. But do realize that they will absolutely remember these events for the rest of their lives. And you may consider using this as an opportunity to explain some things to them about how the world works. If you're scared, they probably are too. That's all I'll say about that. I don't want anyone to think that I'm preaching to you. That is just my opinion as a former child. That would be a constructive thing to do if you can, or if you have children. Before I end, I think it's important to say that making a video like this makes me nervous. I know there will be hate. I know there will be people who support the atrocities going on in America right now. And I know that there will be people who choose to hate the person rather than the argument. All of this, though, is a small price to pay when you know that you're on the right side of history and you're making as much of a difference as you possibly can. So I call on you again to not be afraid and to do everything you can to free your brothers and sisters in this country. From here on, I'll be doing research and working on posting informational narratives to help expose the unbelievable corruption that is ruining and running this country. Don't forget, tomorrow is June 14th, National Day of Protest. Research what's going on around you, participate in everything you can, and be prepared. There are numerous sources showing how to best prepare yourself in case things get messy. Do not ignore them. Be safe, be civil, and be prepared. Thank you for your time, and may God bless us all.